Hey ladies, I hope you all had a great day. Look, this is just my quick tip of the day, and it's to stay organized. Staying organized is crucial in finding, having success in your business. I'm personally not a very organized person at all by any means, so this has definitely been a struggle for me. And so some things that I found that have helped me stay organized is to obviously have a planner, to actually write in the planner. That's something I need to work on, because having something and not actually implementing it doesn't really, excuse me, sorry, solve the issue. But having a planner, writing out day to day, whether it's by the hour, what exactly you have to do, and then obviously following that schedule so that you can stick with it, that helps obviously tremendously, and staying organized with that. Another thing that I highly recommend is having like a notebook that you can keep track of all of your customers, the date they purchased something, where it was purchased, and how. So whether that was through cash and carry, online, their credit card with the Square Reader, or even an online party. And so that way what I do is I have a notebook, and inside it, this is my notebook, I do one page for every month. So if you can see, I wrote January 2015, and then the customers, the date, what they purchased, and how they purchased. So that way what I can do now is look back, flip backwards from now 2 or 3 months, and then I can follow up with all of those customers, because obviously they're probably running out of their mascara, and I can follow up with them and ask them if they're ready for a refill of their mascara, if maybe they want to host a party so they can get their refill for free. So that definitely is super helpful. And another last tip of staying organized is when you go to a vendor event, Bess actually gave me this idea. There's these like receipt book things. I don't know what they're called, and I don't have mine on me. It's downstairs. Should have had it for this video, darn. But they have a carbon copy, and then a second, the first copy that you write on. And so whenever you're at a vendor event, you kind of fill it out as like a receipt, and it has a spot for what, how they purchased it, their name, the date, phone number, email, address, all that stuff, and then also a spot for how much they paid and the quantity of whatever they purchased. So that way what you do is you can rip off the bottom copy and give it to them as a receipt. And obviously if you do use a Square Reader while you're at an event, then the Square Reader, you can send a receipt via email or text message. But it's always nice just having that also hand-on copy for them to take with you, or for them to take with them, and also to have as a reference for yourself, so that way you can keep it all in that book, unless you rip them out. But I would highly recommend just keeping them all in that book. That way you can flip through, you can see what event it was purchased at, and obviously that way when you do go to follow up, you have notification, or notes that, because Square Reader does not keep track or hold any account information. So once you sell something to somebody at a vendor event, if you don't write their name down, get their contact information to follow up with them, there's no way of following up with them once they're gone. And I've learned my lesson with that. I did use the receipt book thing that I'm talking about at my last event, and I got the girl's name and phone number, but I didn't get her email address or any of that. And unfortunately, I called her phone number, and the phone number was disconnected. So unfortunately, I don't have a way to follow up with her. I don't have a way to have her as a repeat customer unless she decides to reach out to me, because I did give her my business card. So I would try and get as much information as you can from your customers when you are doing these events, because that's obviously going to keep you organized in the long run when you do go back to do follow-ups and see if they can host a party for you, or maybe they want to become a presenter because they love the mascara so much and they want to share it with others and make some money while they're at it. So those are my little tips of the day. I hope that helped you girls out a little bit. Go ahead and comment below if you have any suggestions on what can help all of us keep organized, because I definitely could use some more tips, obviously, since I'm not that organized myself. But I hope you ladies all have a great evening, and we'll talk soon.